So I just want to start off with saying, like, obviously, I'm not really like a health guru or like a gym rat or like a Weight Watcher, whatever. I'm nothing like that, right? Um, you look at me, you know that. I'm a bigger guy. I'm a little bit fluffy, but I'm trying to get a little bit good. Trying to get a little bit slim down. Right now, just to start off, I'm 185 pounds. Okay. Now, by April 15th, I want to be about 175 pounds. So today's January 15th. So January, February, March, April. 3 months, 10 pounds. I should be able to do that, right? Right. All right. Hold on. Next, I'm going to show you the reason why I'm trying to lose a little weight and why I'm trying to not only lose weight, but also, better performance, better muscles, whatever. I don't even know how to talk. I don't even know what I'm talking about. That should be evident, right? Right. So here's the reason right here that I'm trying to get my body a little bit better shape and better performance or whatever. I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But this bike right here, this is my 2023 Kink Cloud. And it doesn't look like this yet, right? It does not look like this. So if you follow me on Instagram and you're watching this video before I've posted some later pictures on my Instagram, you didn't see this. It doesn't look like this yet. We're getting there, right? Right. But yeah, as much money as I've spent on this, which is going to be my 2024 race bike, I at least want to put in the work and make my body perform a little bit better to push this bike better around the track. So I've got all the gear that I want, good shoes, a great looking number plate, because, if you know BMX racing, obviously I'm not using this number plate. Well, you might think I'd try because I am stupid, but whatever. That's my number plate. And I got good gear, I got good tools for the most part, and I'm ready. But my body's not ready, right? So I got to get my body ready, and I'm overweight. I'm 5'8" and 185 pounds. Now, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was like 197 pounds. Maybe not that much. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. But for the sake of this video, let's just say I was 190 pounds 2 weeks ago. So I've lost 5 pounds in 2 weeks. Obviously, I don't think I've really actually lost that much, but just for the sake of the video, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I've lost a little bit of weight. I'm less weight than I was before I actually realized, hey, this isn't going to be good. I've spent so much money on the bike. I need to do better with myself. I can't expect anything from the bike unless I push myself, right? Right. All right. So, now I just want to say I'm not going to look straight at the camera because I can't focus if I do that. I'm like, so you're going to see me looking over in this direction. There's nothing over there. I'm just, like, I can't see straight when I'm doing this. You know what I mean? I'm used to, like, the phone like this, and I do look straight at the camera, or I look straight at myself, which is centered. Doing Snapchat videos. I haven't done YouTube videos in a while, so my center of focus, or whatever you want to call that, not good anymore, right? Right. So that's why I'm making this video. I know it's dumb. I know it's, like, kind of obvious, but I'm just trying to get back into making some YouTube videos, and obviously something a little bit funny and kind of an introduction to the 2024 racing season here at Lost Sheep Motorsports, right? Right. Awesome intro. I loved that. Not intro, though. But anyway, you've seen the title, right? This video is supposed to be about, proper portion sizes. I just want to start off. I'm a fat kid. I don't know what a portion size is. Got to watch my language here on YouTube, right? Right. I don't know what a portion size even is, right? I don't pay attention to that. I just eat, right? This is what got me thinking, because I just decided to check, because obviously a portion size isn't a whole freaking bag, right? I eat a whole freaking bag, right? Right. So I thought maybe like 3 portions in a bag of Fritos. Sounds reasonable, right? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if you can see, but 160 calories, right? So that made me think, right? 2 or 3 portions. Apparently, there's supposed to be 9 servings. 9 servings in a bag of Fritos. I might have said Cheetos before. I meant Fritos. 9 servings, and supposed to be 32 chips per serving. I don't sit there and count out 32 chips. I'm going to. You know, that's what I'm going to do. Because somebody at work told me, you know, if you want to pay attention to calories, the best way to make it easier for you when you're, you know, in a hurry like that is, like, meal prep. So you're going to portion out stuff, make it ready to just throw in the microwave and go, or just boil real quick and go, you know, something like that. I'm like, you know, that's a good idea, because I was telling him, you know, the reason I have trouble eating healthy or whatever. Obviously, you know, eating a bunch of junk food isn't really healthy, right? But the reason I have trouble with that is because it's just so hard when you don't have a lot of time. You just find something quick and easy. He's like, it can still be quick and easy. You just separate stuff, like, beforehand. So if you get a day off, you know, take a day and separate some stuff and get some stuff put in the freezer and ready to go. And yeah, I get that. That's what some family members used to actually do. It does make sense, right? So, yeah, 32 chips, and I used to eat a whole bag. That's about 1,000 calories just of junk food. Obviously, some of this is going to be obvious, right? Now this, you know, I know they have this, like, single portion bag. This is the jumbo bag. But still, even with these, I sit and I eat the whole thing. Because I'm a fat boy. I don't think the single portion bags are even a single portion either. Because, 140 calories. And, 1 serving is 9 little chips. And they're supposed to be 6 servings per bag. So, I used to eat a whole bag of these. It's about 600 calories. You know, that's crazy to think about things like that, you know, because I was telling somebody I don't think I used to eat enough. I was probably eating like, oh, I don't know, maybe like 900 calories per day, 800 calories per day. That's what I thought. That's what I genuinely had, like, in my mind, what I genuinely was thinking. No, I was probably eating about 9,000 calories per day. No good. No good. It got me thinking, though, when I started looking at all this stuff. Pack of Gushers. Obviously, this is a single serving size. This was a lot funnier on my Snapchat. But anyway, yeah. Actually, no, it doesn't even say the amount of calories. Not labeled for individual sale. I don't think it does. It might. Wow, I'm shaky. Alright, anyway, no, it doesn't show the amount of calories, but I think it's like 90 calories, which that's kind of a lot for this little amount of food. 90 calories? See, me, I don't really like, if I eat a bunch of food that's, like, lower in calories, I feel like I've eaten more. I don't know if that's normal or if I'm just weird, but, like, I feel like if I eat more food, like, more actual, like, volume of food, even if it's less calories, I still feel like I've eaten more. So I can eat like 1,000, 2,000 calories, but if it's like not that much food, I don't feel like I ate that much. I don't know. I'm sure that makes sense, but again, this is somebody who's like just starting to pay attention to this sort of thing, which, you know, probably should have been doing that a long time ago. And, you know, this really threw me off because I was looking at this right here. 240 calories and 340 calories. Now, I thought that 240 calories was a single portion size or something like that, and then the 340 calories was the whole box. Right? That sounds reasonable, right? No. So yeah, this is 2.5 servings. Wow. Yeah, so that's not good. I just realized this one today, actually, because I've been preparing this box like it was 340 calories for the box. Oh my. No, so that 340 calories is as prepared, so with your butter, your milk, all that stuff, for the single serving of 3/4 a cup of dry pasta and 2 tablespoons of the sauce mix. Okay. So yeah, 2.5 servings per container. So that's at least 680. I'm not going to do the halves. I hate doing math like that. But at least 680 calories when I thought I was at 340. You know, it's like I said, it's over double. So that's a lot of calories. I could probably do the math, but I'm not going to. But yeah, that's a lot of calories. When I thought I was eating 340, I was probably eating closer to like 700. Eeky. Oops. Like, my bad, right? And then this can of chicken, I've been reading it as 110 calories for the whole can. 23 grams of protein for the whole can. So I started looking at all this stuff, you know, that I've already showed you. I started looking at all that stuff, and I'm like, uh-oh. Was I wrong about the can of chicken? Because some days when I'm like trying to watch my calories and get a good amount of protein, which I know this is stupid because it has 660 milligrams sodium, like I'm sure that's a lot. Like let's look at some of this other stuff. I don't know anything about this stuff. Like this is coming from somebody that's just starting to pay attention to this. So like if I'm dumb, I'm sorry. Like please laugh at me, right? I don't know, because this is 880 milligrams for a serving. Oops, wasn't supposed to show that yet. The Fritos are 170 milligrams for a serving. That's not bad compared to some of this other stuff, right? 310 milligrams for the combos. Not bad, not bad. For the mac and cheese, we're looking at, for a serving, 740 milligrams of sodium. So I don't know what all that means yet. It doesn't sound good, right? I don't know. Maybe I'll make a new video like this again when I know more about this stuff. Like I said, this is just meant to be a stupid video for me to go back later and laugh at. And also for maybe you to laugh at, right? Right. But, no. So, some days I'll, like, literally just take, like, 4 or 5 cans of this. Which is, you know, I get tired of eating it because of how salty it is. So, that's probably not a good sign either. But, I feel like it's a good amount of protein. It's like, not too much calories, right? I don't know. Am I wrong about that? I don't know. I don't know about any of this. Hey, you gotta start somewhere, huh? Now this is another thing. I used to just whip up a box of this and call it a day. But, yeah. 220 calories per serving. Definitely not the whole box, right? 3.5 servings per box. So that's 660... 770 calories for a box. So, that's not terrible. Honestly, you get a good amount of food out of that once it's all cooked and done, you know. But, still, you know, that's a lot of calories. But, you know, for one meal, it's like that's a more fair meal, I'd say. Like, you know. This one. I used to think I was eating healthy by whipping myself up a can of jellied cranberry sauce. Let's check the calories on this one. 110 calories. I used to think that was for the whole can. How many servings are in a can? 6. 660 calories. One can. Ah. Oops. Yeah, I used to eat like 2 or 3 cans of these and think I'm like, you know, 400 calories. No. Oops. This stuff's good though. No protein, mostly sugar, a little bit of carbs, not much sodium. So, still good as a snack. Let's see here. Okay. Not bad. So, technically a serving size of this, of your Chef Boyardee spaghetti, technically a serving size would be the whole can. That's 410 calories. It's pretty fair. That's a good meal, right? Right. So 1 cup is 250 calories. I'm not sure how many cups would be in this can. Like, I could do the math. I don't have a calculator, and I'm not good at doing math in my head. But, like, I feel like that's pretty fair. That's pretty reasonable. I picked this up because I thought the 240 was the serving size. Technically not the serving size, but you know, about a cup. That's fair. I feel like that's fair. Now this one, I usually whip up like, I'd say probably 4 packs. I know. And then I cook it with Mountain Dew. I know that sounds gross, but it tastes like stir fry, right? Don't knock it till you try it, you know, sort of thing like that. So I like to take this. I like to put Mountain Dew, chicken, jalapenos, you know, a few things like that. Just spice it up a little bit, make it taste a little better. So obviously this stuff's not great. You know, it's good, but it's not great, right? Usually eat 4 packs, right? So one whole pack is 370 calories. So 4 packs is, what'd you say, more than 1,200 calories. No good. No good. So almost, really and truly, almost 1,600 calories. No good. This is bad. And a serving of this is supposed to feed 2 people. Serving of this is supposed to be half of this. How? How? I eat 1 and that's just enough to get me angry. Like, what? Oh my. Oh my. Serving sizes, you know? There's only a few things left, so bear with me. We're getting there. The last one, a lot of you probably know, I didn't. Well, I kinda did, but I didn't. But, like, I didn't really pay attention. But, we'll get to that in just a minute, right? Right. Alright. Now, something else I like to just take a box. Quick and easy. Tastes pretty good. Not too much work, right? Well, I used to think a whole box of this was about 150 calories. Right? No. So, that's just like the macaroni. So, the 150 calories is as prepared for 1 serving. And there's 6 servings per container. 6 times 100, 600. I'm not going to do all the math, but that's a lot of calories. Eating a whole box of that. You know, this genuinely what I used to do. I used to just take a box of this, eat that, take a box of this, eat that, and then take me some chicken, put it in the rice, some can of beans, which I wish I still had the can of beans because I figured out can of beans is like at least 400 calories it was. I don't know, it's a good amount of calories. And, oops. So, yeah, like 1 meal for me was like 3,000 calories before I started paying attention to it. And then, yeah, I'd take macaroni, put a bunch of extra stuff in it. I'd usually use 2 boxes of this, actually. And that was 1 meal for me. And like I said, I was eating about 3 meals a day, all these way oversized portions. Oh my god, it's kind of scary now. Because, yeah, I was definitely eating like 9,000 calories per day. Like, consistently. Like, this was like a few summers ago. So maybe I was like on a growth spurt or whatever. I don't know. But, no good. No good. Now this one. Nobody pays attention. Nobody pays attention. Guaranteed, nobody pays attention. You know, you just take your bowl. You can already see where I'm going with this, huh? Take your bowl. Fill it up. Take your milk. Fill up the bowl the rest of the way, right? Your cereal. I love this cereal. Probably not the best cereal for you. Well, definitely not. Like, nowhere close, right? So, 210 calories when you put your milk in it. But I use more milk than it says here. It says use 2/3 a cup of milk. I use a whole cup of milk, which is 150 calories itself. The milk I use anyway. So, obviously that's going to vary depending on the milk you use. So I don't really trust that. So we'll go the 150 calories for the cereal. So that's 1 cup. 1 cup of cereal. And it says there's 14 servings per container. Now, usually the way I eat cereal, the box lasts me like 3, maybe 4 bowls. And, if you're not American, you can tell I'm American. Apart from my shirt, you can tell I'm American at this point, if you couldn't already. But, yikes. So yeah, 1 cup, I've actually measured that out before. It's nowhere near as much as I eat, usually. Like now, I'm trying to pay attention to the stuff and get better at eating, get better at sleeping properly, all stuff like that. But, yeah, this today, looking at some of this was a big awakening word thing for me. I don't know the words. So, if you take what I use, a cup of the cereal, now anyway, a cup of the cereal and a cup of milk, 300 calories. Now, I was probably doing about, I want to say like at least 3 cups of cereal, but let's say I was using probably about 4 cups of cereal, which that sounds about accurate. Probably about 4 cups of cereal and probably about, let's just say 2 cups of milk. So that's 6 times 150. So, let's see, 150 times 4, it's 300, 600. And then the milk, that's another 2 cups, 150 each, 300. So that's 900 calories for breakfast. And that's on a day that I was lazy. And then I'd usually go back and eat a whole nother full bowl like that. So like 1,800 calories for breakfast. I didn't even feel like phased. Like it was normal. Ah! Oh, and if you've seen this on my Snapchat already, the one on my Snapchat was a lot funnier. But I gotta watch my language on YouTube. Because on Snapchat, you got your certain friend group watching. On YouTube, anybody could watch, and you don't really want to be a bad boy in front of a bunch of people, and YouTube doesn't want you to either. Now, here's probably the one that shocked me the most. My favorite sauce. I used to skip out on sauce, not put too much sauce, because I was worried, oh my, the sauce is probably so much calories. Because, ranch is a good amount of calories, so I was thinking my sauce is a good amount of calories. You're probably laughing at me. Let's see. No calories. No calories in this. No calories. Now, a lot of no-calorie food, though, I will say, is technically not no calories. So obviously you eat a bunch of it, you're still, that's still calories, So probably per serving, something like this, probably really and truly 3, maybe 4 calories. I'm not sure, But it says no calories. So either way, that's better. That's better than me thinking it was 110 calories per serving or whatever. Like some sauces are, but that's not bad. No calories. So, obviously, I'm probably not gonna pour as much as I want on there. Obviously, also because it's spicy. Obviously, there's spicier things, right? But it's spicy. I eat a little bit of this, it burns my mouth. I can't. I used to think I could handle spice until I started this stuff. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's good. But ow. Burns your mouth, right? At least it does for me. But, I don't go through this that fast, so I'd like to say I probably don't use a whole lot of it. What I used to do, I used to eat potato chips in class at school. I'd take a bottle of this in my backpack. Teachers hated me. Teachers really freaking hated me. Because I was distracting to the class. Okay, if we're all doing, our own thing, how am I distracting? They're doing their own thing. All my work's already done. So I'm taking potato chips. I'm pouring a little dab of this on each potato chip. Tasted good, hey, you can't hate me, So I was doing that with Fritos and just regular Lay's potato chips. And I love doing it with Doritos. Doritos, yep. I don't know why. I just started doing that out of nowhere and I liked it. because I started taking this to school for the days that we'd have like quesadillas or burritos or stuff like that, because it is good, you know. And then I started taking it when we had burgers. I got addicted to this sauce for a while. Like, this is good sauce. Like, I'm not sponsored, obviously. I'm not saying go buy this sauce, you know. Just saying, personally, this was one of my favorite sauces for a long time. I stopped eating it because I started getting worried about calories or whatever. Instead of actually looking at the labels of foods, I just kind of guesstimated or whatever, which was dumb. Like, I don't know why I did that. But, yeah, I thought this was, like, really high in calories because it tastes good. But, no. But anyway, so you've just watched a video about serving sizes by somebody who's definitely not qualified to talk about serving sizes. How's that feel? So yeah, like I said, I'm just trying to lose a little bit of weight before the race season, about 10 pounds. Maybe not even that much. Just overall, I've always felt more comfortable with my body at a weight around like 175. I do feel heavy. Like when I walk, when I ride my bike, when I do anything, right now I feel heavy. I don't know if maybe that's because I know how much I weigh or what, or that I know I eat way too much. And I'm definitely not that active. Until like now I'm starting to be, but I'm not active enough to be eating, 10,000 calories per day and thinking that's like okay. Like that's why I started gaining weight, because for the longest time, as far as I knew, I was like 150 calories, 150 pounds. So it was kind of an eye opener when I actually started, stepping on scales and hey, you're 190 pounds, you're 200 pounds, you're 205 pounds. Ah, and then here I am thinking, oh, I don't eat enough. I'm eating 300 calories per day. So I was eating more and more and more. No, I mean, so much. And now I'm trying to train my body to not eat so much, not crave so much, because I crave that much, So I can sit there, I can eat 2,500 calories per day, but then I'm still hungry, almost no matter what I'm eating. Like, I crave that many calories. So I don't know exactly how to fix that, but I'm going to try, I guess. Just get used to eating, somewhere around 2,500, 2,000, somewhere down closer to that. Because, yeah, I was eating enough calories per meal than an adult male should have in a day. And I feel like, if I would have gone on with that for, years upon years upon years, I would have become obese or whatever they call that. And now I'm trying to lose weight. So let's just stop it before that happens while I'm overweight and try to get that down a little bit. And obviously, I want to grow leg muscle a little bit better. And obviously, arm muscle probably, because holding my phone up like this, I feel like I have no muscle enough to do that. So I don't know the best way to build muscle. I don't know the best way to lose weight. But I'm just trying to not crave so much food every day, especially because I know I don't need 9,000 calories. Like, and that's probably the lower end of what I was eating, because I know the one day I did track it, and it was like 12,000. But that was on a day that I was eating like as much as possible. Like, I ate so much pizza that day. Like, I ate almost a whole pizza to myself. Yeah. So, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I guess, thanks for watching this little video, and, welcome to the Lost Sheep Motorsports, YouTube channel. I'm probably going to change my YouTube channel name and probably my Instagram name pretty soon, but, I'm not sure about that yet, so I'm not going to get too ahead of myself or say anything really. But I really appreciate everybody that watches any of my videos, obviously. Excuse me. Anybody that looks at my Instagram, anything like that. So, appreciate it. And if you stuck around through the whole video, here's one last little look at the 2023 Lost Sheep Motorsports race bike, the Raven. So for our number plate, just for the bike, because this is like my legacy bike or whatever, like I plan to keep this bike long past the racing season, even when I'm not racing it anymore. Just keep it hanging up like right here or, over there somewhere. I know this is kind of a mess. This is the cleaned up version, by the way. But anyway, sidetracked, right? Um, got some pink here, which obviously the regular number plate's the same. Pink here, pink, pink, pink pedals. I love the way these pedals look. These Alien Nation foothold pedals. And I'm getting a pink seat with the Shadow Conspiracy railed seat post, which actually weighs less than the original integrated seat post. Some more pink back here, getting a pink chain, and I'm getting myself a nice pink brake cable running all the way around here and all the way back to here. So definitely love the side plate look. I wanted to do that on my old race bike, which I never got to show you on the YouTube channel, and I do regret that. I'm sorry. Always wanted to do that, never got around to it. So, but I got to have my Tioga Power Block race tires. Like I said, not sponsored. I just always have liked these. And, like I said, fly racing gear. I have the jersey, but I wore that to the gym last night. So, if you guys have any suggestions for me on how to, get faster on the bike without getting to be on the bike, because I'll show you why. Let's look outside right now. That's snow out there. That's snow. And the news is like, oh, don't go outside, it's cold. Don't go outside, it's cold. Well, I got to go outside, right? I got to go to work, make money for this race bike. But I can't just get out on the bike and go ride it. I know that's the best way to do it. But if you have any gym exercises that would help me out with getting faster, currently I just mainly do squats and treadmill and the stair thing. I don't even know what you call that. And that's basically it for now. So, like I said, if you have any way to help me, certain foods you want me to try that would help me keep a lower amount of calories without craving more, or any other techniques, like I have been drinking a lot of ice water. I don't know if that's good or bad. Or also, if you want to see more of the bike or what you want to see specifically of the bike, or anything else. I don't know what else you might want to see from my YouTube channel, but definitely if you're watched all the way through this video, just know that I'm going to try to dedicate most of this year to showing you a lot of behind the scenes of the race bike, and hopefully by the end of the year get you at least one race video. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that or not. I am going to be going to a lot more races this year. Last year I went to 4 races. So I spent $80 on my USA BMX membership to go to 4 races. That's not their fault, that's my fault, because I wouldn't wake up in the morning and say, hey, I'm going to this race. Hey, I'm going to put in the work. No, I didn't put in the work last year, and I regret that. I didn't put in the work racing. I didn't put in the work on YouTube. I didn't put in the work with my car. I got really behind. But I did get this nice 4th place trophy, which was 4th out of 5. And I graduated high school last year, which took most of my energy. So I was more focused, obviously, on graduating high school. And then after that, I was focused on being that rebellious teen that just graduated high school. So now I'm like, oh my, I should have been saving money, especially when I knew this is what I wanted to do. And now I'm way behind on money. I'm way behind on skills. I'm way behind on training. I'm way behind on everything. But I got to slow down. I got to calm down. I got to take a breather. I'm only 18. I got a long life ahead of me. I can race my whole life. And I can be fast. And I can be number 1.